Welcome back, guys. I have overlooked a little something in the engineering bureau, I think, because we can upgrade our Mark 1, Mark 2 to a Mark 1, Mark 3 with ammo stowage and fuel stowage and a couple of other things. Hull hatch Mark 2, hull door Mark 2. So yeah, there are a few things that we can do here. So let's create. Why can't I create? I want it. All right. It's not letting me do anything. Oh, it's because I get it. There's nothing there. So we want RHA steel, riveted, ammo stowage. We don't have any communication stuff. Shell stowage is fine. Fuel stowage. We want, the vision port is just what it is. We want the better hull hatch for better crew safety, top thickness, and top ricochet. We want the hull door Mark II, again for better crew safety, rear thickness, and rear ricochet. The roof is just the same, and the tail wheel is just the same, but that's a pretty significant upgrade on what we had. So that'll be the Mark 1, Mark 3. So that's going. Okie dokie. Now we have 10 Bobcat Mark IIs in storage. I think we'll just go ahead and make another 10. And we can't, we're out of high carbon steel. So you know what, we'll wait until our order arrives here in a few days. 13 days. And then we'll probably get going on that. Battle of Tembo between British Empire and Belgium has concluded. Okay. They won. That sucks. When the Bobcat got negative fame, everything is just thumbs down except for the repairs. That's not good. Deployment score minus 41, recon minus 84, targeting terrible, hit terrible, ricochet not the worst, but it's still a thumbs down. Armor score, meh. Damage, meh. Repairs, plus 11. So, and we are down to 6 tanks in the 2nd Battalion. So that's not great. But maybe that means that we get a resupply contract, which would be nice. Italy has the QF 15 pounder gun available. That is a heavy gun. Battle of Fugamu between Germany and German Empire and someone is done. Alright, the Mark 1, Mark 3 is done. I suppose we could do the turret as well, the male sponson. Yeah. Yeah, we can. So we'll do RHA steel. We'll do the turret door, Mark 2. It's better. And the turret hatch, Mark 2. It's better. Assign that. Alright. Let's get that done. New treaty between alliance between Greece and Norway. Battle between Austro-Hungary and Serbia. Alright, the male sponson is done. I think we can do something with our main gun as well. Because, yeah. So we can go with Optex Mark II, which gives it a little less range, but better accuracy and better anti-ricochet. We can give it a seat, which gives it a lot more accuracy, rate of fire, and the primary weapon overall. The recoil cylinder increases rate of fire. It reduces the gun elevation a little bit, but overall the primary weapon goes up. The recuperator we can't do anything about. The recoil guard is basically the same. It increases gun elevation and decreases gun depression, the recoil guard Mark II, which is fine because we lost a little bit of gun elevation on something else, so that's okay. And then rate of fire goes up significantly, gun elevation goes down a little bit, gun depression goes up a little bit, and overall it's a better item. So we will assign that. And then I think we'll make a new tank with all these brand new things in it, which I think will be lovely. I think we're going to order some more resources straight away because I think we need them. Go ahead and order from Africa. Medium carbon steel, we'll go ahead and order 9,000 as well. Rubber, we'll just order 2,000. High carbon steel, I think we'll order as much as we can. Glass we don't need right now. Sign that order. All right. And let's get this going. New Army Corps introduced. France has introduced the armored car. Battle of Mitzig between German Empire and France has begun. And there's the Hotchkiss done. I'm not sure there's anything else we can do right now. We can't do anything with the Hotchkiss here, can we? So we have the barrel insert, barrel Mark II, magazine Mark II, and stock Mark II. So let's just see. We already had the barrel Mark II. We already have everything there. So no, nothing we can do there. Running gear. The Warhorse. You have idlers Mark II, road wheels, sprockets Mark II, cooling mains. So we could go with a Mark III, which gives it better agility, less operational range. The road wheels Mark II are just better. Sprockets. That is much worse. It has better cross-country speed, but road speed and agility are better for the Sprocket Mark III. So, yeah, Sprocket Mark III. And then cooling vanes and track inserts. So we'll go ahead and do that as well for the Warhorse. And once that's done, we'll make the new tank. We'll also start assembling some Bobcat Mark IIs. We'll do another 20 of those. We can't. We just want to do 10, don't we? Yeah, just do 10. Assign that, because we already have 10 in stock. Battle of Walikale between British Empire and Belgium has concluded. Let's see if we did any better here. Well, it was won, but no tanks were in there. So, that sucks. Battle of Mitzig has concluded. Warhorse Mark II engineering is done. Alright, let's design our tank. Create a design. It will be the Mark I, Mark III. It'll be the Tyler twin cylinder. Yeah, the Tyler twin cylinder. Then it'll be the Warhorse Mark II. It'll be the Male Sponson Mark III. It'll be... I guess the Hotchkiss QF3 pounder is better, so we'll do that. And then, of course, our Hotchkiss 1909. All right, we need a commander. We need a driver. Ooh, I think we need more or less people for this, which is nice. So then we need a gunner loader. And then we just need a loader mechanic. And 2 more mechanics. So we reduce the crew by 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now we can only do 1 commander, right? Yeah. Because that's the only one where we're a little bit low. But this is good. Less crew. We'll go with high explosive Mach 2 because it's just better. We'll go with armor piercing Mach 1. I suppose we could... I suppose we might as well stick the HE Mach 1 in there as well. And then tracer ammo, standard ammo, and the better fuel. Yeah. Let's get going on that. We'll give it a coat of paint. Let's make it khaki brown. And we have a lot of warnings here, but we can't do anything about them right now. Oh, dang it. I forgot to rename it. I forgot to rename it. I do that every dang time. We'll delete that. And then I'll just go ahead and create this design again, and then I'll be back. All right, Bobcat Mark III is being produced. It'll take 35 days to complete the design. And we'll just keep going. Now, our resources arrived. Should we buy some more straight away? I think maybe we will. Just to get them in stock. So another 9,000, another 9,000. Let's just say another 1,000, 7,800. And that'll do. Sign that order. There. And then one thing that I figured out in between episodes, I was just looking around, is that we can, we have trophies here. So we have the Fenrir. We can buy that rival tank and get some of its tech. So I think we will do that. Because then we can do some reverse engineering. So let's do... Let's try the Maschinengewehr. Assign that. Whoops. So now we are reverse engineering that thing, which is exciting. We don't have any contracts right now, so let's just keep going. Battle of Goma between British Empire and Belgium has completed. But there were no tanks involved. No, it started. It started. But no tanks involved. New tank type adopted by the Ottoman Empire, a saturation tank. I don't know what these different tank types mean. Battle of Lambaréne between German Empire and France. British Empire announces new contract for 20 tanks. Wonderful. Let's immediately go to contracts. And we'll do our Bobcat Mark II. And they want it on the 9th of October. I think we can push the price up a bit again. Like 32,500. We could also send them some more tanks. I mean, we have plenty of time. And we're already producing the tanks. So you know what? We're going to send them more tanks. Yeah. They're going to get 30 of them. Resources delayed by 14 days. Contract number 5. They have accepted. Wonderful. Predicted balance 84,000. But we need to produce 10 more of the Bobcat Mark IIs. So assign that. And then we might as well ship the 20 off that we have sitting here. So there, sign that. The first 20 are on their way. Reverse engineering is done. Let's do some more reverse engineering. So that's that done. That gave us some new items. Let's do the Daimler 4-cylinder. Assign that. The battle has ended in Lambaréne, and France has rearmed its cavalry regiments with 75mm. Battle of Goma. The 14 Wessex Brigade showed to be superior, so Britain won, but we were not involved. So when we're not involved, we win. When we are involved, they win. That's not good for our reputation, is it? Alright. German Empire and France are done in Uruguay. And we have delivered 20 of our tanks. New alliance between Spain and France. We're done with bolted assembly. So what's next? I think we'll go with the improved low-pass running gear. Let's start on that. Dragons of old. Just as previous reports pointed to new weapons being deployed a few months ago, yet again the enemy displays cunning brutality. Huge gouts of flame sprayed into trench lines send men running for their very lives. The flamethrower is not a new weapon, having seen use in more crude forms during the siege of Port Arthur by the Japanese. Even tanks are not safe from these dragons, with impressive displays of tracked vehicles covered in flames to force their crews to flee. Uh-oh. Don't like that. New army corps introduced by the German Empire. Heavy artillery. And there's our Bobcats done. So let's go ahead and ship the last 10 Bobcats. With plenty of time to spare. And I'm not going to build any more Bobcat Mark IIs right now. Military campaign between Spain and Portugal has started. New alliance treaty has been signed between France and Switzerland. Our resources arrived. New non-aggression treaty has been signed between Roman and Ottoman Empire, or Romania. I think we'll hold off until our tanks arrive, and then we'll order some more materials. Right, we'll test the Bobcat Mark III. The reverse engineering there is done on the Daimler. We want to go to reverse engineering. And we'll do the Leichtewagen. Let's assign that. It'll take 16 days. We'll see if any of this will help our other stuff. Military campaign in Baku between Italy and France has started. All right. And there we go. Our tanks have arrived. 30 tanks delivered. And we now have just over 1 million in the bank. So let's order some materials from Africa. We'll just go, I think as many as possible. Not rubber, as many as possible. We'll just go 3,000 rubber. 3,000 rubber. High carbon steel. We'll get as much as we can. Glass. We don't really need. And that was 90,000 we just spent there. Then we could go ahead and, for instance, get a sub-assembly line. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, you know what? What's the retooling line? Reduction of assembly line preparation time for tank model production. I don't think that's relevant yet. You know what? We'll get a sub-assembly line. The administration, we have the fire stations, we have the maintenance office. So that's good. I don't think we'll buy anything else right now. But what we will do is go test drive the Bobcat Mark III. Right, there we have her. The beauty, the Bobcat Mark III. We're not gonna do all of this test drive on camera because it's a little boring, to be honest. At least in my opinion. Let me know what you think. But it's not really pertinent to the game. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. So, yeah, I just want to see... Because it's a little bit lighter, this tank, I think, than the Bobcat Mark II and the Mark I. And those were really struggling to get up some hills. So I just want to see that. Got that one. Come on, get it. There. Yeah, come on. There we go. Oh, get up there, get up there, get up there. Oh, get up there. Nope. Alright, so still struggling. Maybe if we hit it head on with a little bit more speed, it'll go. Yeah. Alright, so I'll go through all of this and all of this trial. I'm stuck. I am completely stuck. Oh, here we go. Come on. What's wrong with you? What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on that thing. How do I get off that? Alright, well, Can I get off it? Yeah, I got off it. Alright. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll do this test run, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, trial's almost over, but I just want to try something because we have these targets here. So if I can... No. It's the same. Exactly the same. Okay. I think we only got 300. We only got 300 and we normally get 310, but it doesn't really matter that much. It was the same result. Italy and France are fighting. And Austria-Hungary and Serbia are done fighting. So now... Oh. So now we have our Bobcat Mach 3 done. So attribute sum 1139. This one, the Mach 2 only had 1008. Mach 1 920. Mach 1 Mach 2 859, and Mach 1 Mach 1 844. So it's a much better tank. A much better tank. So that's good to see. So I think we'll start making some of those maybe. Yeah. So the Bobcat Mach 3. Can we do 10? We can. Let's do that. We still have 5 Mach 1 Mach 1s in storage as well. So hopefully they'll see some action, so they'll want some replacements at some point. Lines between Italy and Albania. Leichtwagen done. So we can do the Hotchkiss 6-pounder. Assign that. That'll take 31 days. Holy crap. I wonder, can we do engineering at the same time? We could. We need to hire a few more people for that. But I could potentially live with that. So the Daimler 4-cylinder attribute sum 157, so... But if we upgraded it, so the side brakes are better. That's exactly the same, but it's a little bit cheaper. All right. Carburetor is better. The German one. Much better. The radiator is actually a little bit worse than our radiator Mach 2 because it has less operational range. All right. And the transmission is, let's see, 47654984. So that's just better. Yeah. So what if we instead did the Tyler twin cylinder? Because this comes with 157 attribute sum. If we took this and put the side brakes on, that's a little cheaper, but does the same. The better carburetor, which is also cheaper. The radiator we keep because ours is better, and then the better transmission. Let's try and save that. That gives an attribute sum of 127. So the Daimler 4-cylinder is just better. It's also much lighter. So let's delete that. Then let's try and make you a little better. So the side brakes, you have the good ones. The flywheel, the same, but you have the cheaper one. The carburetor, you have the better one. But we can do the radiator Mark II, which is a little better. And then the transmission, you already have the better one. So let's save that. And that gives it a little bit. It'll only take 4 days. We'll assign it. And we'll hire a few more engineers, I think. So we have 15 use there, 20 in use there. There. Let's just hire 10 more engineers. There's no administrators available. And then we can just add those 10 to there. Which takes that down to 3 days. Okay. New alliance between Belgium and the Empire of Ethiopia. The Daimler 4-cylinder Mark I is done. Military campaign in North Aegean between the Ottoman Empire and Greece. But so we looked at the Daimler, but we also got the new gun. Well, new parts for the gun. So this has attribute sum of 148 on this one. The gun breech Mark II is fine. Optics Mark II, pivoting seat, recoil cylinder. So we can't use that, or is that what we're researching now? So we could maybe do the machine gewehr. So the Hotchkiss has an attribute sum of 121. But if we can make it better with some of their parts. The barrel insert Mark II is the one we have is just better because it's costs less materials. Other than that, it's the same. Then the barrel, it weighs a little more, but it has higher accuracy. The rate of fire, this has 8 there, but the range there has 6. So rate of fire 15, range 14. So if we switch to that, range goes down to 8, but the rate of fire goes up to 23. I'm not sure I prefer the rate of fire over the range. Magazine, we have rate of fire goes down a bit on the Alps 1. It weighs a little less, but it's all in all a worse magazine. So yeah, there's no point in doing anything to that. What if we did the machine gewehr? No. So here we could take that and then maybe use the barrel Mark II and the magazine. Let's save that. That only has 110. So let's just remove that. Nope, there's no point in doing anything with that. Then we have our Warhorse. So with all our upgrades, our Warhorse Mark II has 161. 322, you have 312, so you're worse. Road wheels, don't get anything. The sprocket house 2, we're using 553. This is 572. But I think I'd rather have the sprocket Mark III because of the cross country speed reduction in the sprocket house 2. So yeah, I don't really want to do anything. We could, we can't even switch that to that. It's not possible. All right. Well, there's 10 Bobcat Mark IIIs, and we need to order some more materials. Let's just order some materials. 9,000. Let's do 9,000. 2,000. High carbon steel, 5,800. That's gone down. And 1,000 glass. Sign that order. Oh, it's Oceania. Okay, it's fine. We'll be okay. I forgot to switch to Africa. But we can go to the assembly line. Maybe start on another 10 Bobcat Mark IIIs. All right. Battle of Cospeda between Italy and France has begun. All right, I think we're going to call this one here. Yeah, but I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're winning contracts. We're solvent. We are upgrading our facilities slow and steady because we don't want to go bankrupt. And all in all, I think we're doing quite well. There are no contracts available right now, but they'll come. And the only tank corps that England has, or all the tank corps that England has, are our tanks. Hopefully we'll get a resupply contract for the Bobcat Mark I. That would be kind of nice. But we'll see. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.